My name is Sally and welcome to my channel. In the video today, we're going to practice with vocabulary. Some of you call this activity vocabulary flashcards, and some of you call it 3-second images. No matter what you call it, the goal is to identify a picture in 3 seconds. So you will see a series of images and just say aloud what the image is. After that, I will show you my answers with some other options that you could choose. And at the end of this video, we're going to actually try to use some of these words in sentences for a little sentence practice. All right, let's get started.
All right, let's check your answers. The best answer would be guitar, or you could say instrument. If you can't think of anything, maybe you can think of strings or object. The best answer for this one is flamingo. If you can't think of flamingo, maybe you can think of bird or parts of a bird like beak or feathers. And if nothing else, you can always say animal. For this one, alarm clock is what it is, or clock. If you can't think of that, words like time or schedule may come into mind. And if nothing else, you can always say object. This is a kettle or a teapot. If you can't think of those words, go with hot beverage or drink. You can always fall back on the category of kitchen object or just object. This is an ant or an insect, bug, or at the last resort, an animal. Americans call this a flashlight. British call this a torch. If you can't think of those, you can go with lamp or light, or fall back on object. This is a bird's nest with eggs. You can think of nest or possibly a perch. You could say a bird's home or an animal's home. For a category for this one, I believe I would call it a natural object, just to distinguish it from something made by humans. This is a bathtub or a tub. You can say basin. If you can't think of anything, maybe you can think of the word wash. You could also call this an object. This is a grill or even an outdoor grill. You can also say barbecue, or you can think of the word cookout or cook. You can also call it an object. This is a bed. You could also talk about the parts of the bed, the mattress, the pillows, blankets, or it's a place to sleep. The category for this would be furniture. This is a stapler. You could think of paper binder. You can say office equipment. Device would be a good category for this object, or just object. These are bricks. If you can't think of bricks, maybe you know they are building material, or you can talk about what they're made out of, which is clay. If you can think of nothing else, say object. This is a broom. You could call it a sweeper or a duster, and if you're at a loss, maybe you can think of cleaner. For a category, I might call this a tool because it is a cleaning tool. My first choice is going to be a ceiling fan or a fan. Possibly you would think of air circulator. For a category, I would consider this a machine. This is a helmet. You could also describe it as a hard hat or a head protector. If you can't think of any of these words, it is ultimately a hat.
All right, now we're going to practice using some of these words in sentences. I've given you 10 practice sentences, and your goal is to not only match the word to the sentence, but you may need to make it plural in some cases. All right, let's give it a try. Thank you so much for watching my video. And if you have any questions or requests, you can leave them in the comments below.